Hey everybody, so now I've been thinking of this question now, since we're just kind of waiting now, so I'm just gonna kind of, every now and then bring up some questions here in some videos, because we're just kind of waiting now for the next part of the story, the next part of the Ninjago story. The tournament just concluded again, as I've said in many other past videos just recently, but now we just kind of sit and wait. But now I have a question here. Do you think that the Ninjago Airjitzus are here to stay? And what I mean by that is, will they actually, will Ninjago keep them around for more waves? Because we know that the Spinners were around for the first year of Ninjago and the second year of Ninjago. Now, with that, they had two different year waves. I mean, there were different waves of the Spinners in one Rise of the Snakes year. There were different waves, but it lasted two totally different waves of sets, two totally different years of sets. So I'm just kind of wondering here, what do you think? Do you think that these Airjitzus here are here to actually stay, at least for a little while? Because now the Spinners were here for a little while, but now that these Airjitzus are coming, do you think they will continue to come out? Because maybe this is going to be their next form of Spinjitzu that they're just going to continue to use. Now, if these Airjitzus are to stay as these products, I would assume that the Airjitzu would have to continue to be used in the show. So maybe once they learn the Airjitzu, they'll use that more than the normal Spinjitzu. Because I can honestly see that they would be using Airjitzu more if they came out, if there was more waves. I think there's going to be more waves of the Airjitzu, because 6 is, it just seems like a first little release of Airjitzus. Now I think there's going to be more, but you never know. Maybe there's not going to be. Maybe there's a limited run sort of thing. But I think it's going to be more, because the Spinners had more, and it's their new game they're sort of introducing. I know the Chima Speedors thing or whatever, I think that had a little few waves. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that, but I think that had a few waves. Yeah, it did. Almost sure. But I mean, I think that's over now. Chima's over. At least what we know, it's over. But Ninjago. I'm just curious, because these Airjitzus look really cool, and I hope they do continue to be produced, because these Airjitzus are only $10 each, like the normal Spinners. So I think it's a really good deal, especially with these. These look really cool, and $10 for these. It's a really, I think it's gonna be a great deal, and yeah, I think it's just gonna be a very good deal for these. I thought it would be maybe around $15, but it's only $10. So just what do you think? I mean, do you think there'll be more Airjitzus to be released? Because I know there's not one for Lloyd. I don't know if they will make one for him, because he seems like he has a pretty big role in the next season with the possessing and all that stuff. But I mean, what do you think about these? Because do you think there'll be more waves for the Ghost season altogether? Because maybe the Ghost season's bigger than the tournament. I mean, will there be 10 episodes, or maybe 13, maybe like the old first 2 seasons, or just what do you think? I mean, maybe there'll be more episodes in this coming season than maybe we thought. I'm thinking it's going to be 10 again, but we never know about that. But yeah, so I think this next season's honestly going to be much bigger than, even if it has 10 episodes, it's going to be much more anticipated than the tournament. Now, I know the tournament was really anticipated, and it was really good. It was a very good season. But I think this Ghost stuff is just very anticipated for Ninjago. It just looks so big, and it looks like they have a lot coming for it. I think it has only a few less amount of sets for the ghost sets, but there's much bigger sets for these. There's quite a few big sets for the ghosts. So big sets and Airjitzus. I mean, there's like quite a few stuff. There's just a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of stuff coming for the ghosts as well. So it's obviously going to be a lot. So yeah, I think I'm thinking 10 episodes, but you never know. So back to the Airjitzus. Do you think that they will produce more? I think they will. I think they will. But what do you think? Because there's only 6 right now that are going to come out in August. But we never know about any other waves coming. Because it seems like those sets, Final Flight of the Destiny, it just seems like that might be the only wave of sets. But maybe they'll do something where they release more Airjitzus. You never know. You never know with LEGO. So I think they'll release more, even if it's not for the Ghost season. Beyond that, because I can easily see Ninjago having another season. Beyond that, I think they could have the Airjitzus again. So the Airjitzus, I think, are going to be a pretty good seller, just like the Spinners were. I know the Spinners were popular because they were, and then it was just a big disappointment throughout everybody when they went away from the final battle sets. There's only 6 of those sets. That was not a big wave. But when they went away from that, we all got pretty disappointed. So I'm really, really excited for these Airjitzus, and I just want to see more of it besides just like these. So I don't want it to just be these and then have spinner Airjitzu sort of things go away again. I want to see more of them because these look really, really cool, and maybe they'll do something different even besides Airjitzu. Maybe they'll do some other sort of spinjitzu thing. Maybe they'll go back to old spinners. That would be awesome as well. But I don't think they would ever go back to old spinners, especially with this. But you know, just you never know what LEGO will do. But yeah, I do think they will make more because I think these are going to be a big hit for the ghosts in this summer wave of Ninjago. But also, do you think there'll be a second wave of the ghosts? Because there was a small second wave of Rebooted with X1 Ninja Charger and the Battle for Ninjago City. That was like sort of wave 2 sets. So Rebooted even had 2 waves of sets come out. The tournament didn't because it's only like the first part, but since the ghosts are the second part, do you think they just kind of can't? I feel like, and it seems much bigger, I feel like they're going to release more for this. I know the tournament's got a lot of stuff for it already. I mean, there's a lot of stuff for the tournament as well, but I think they're just going to release more for this next season. So maybe there'll be another wave of sets. Maybe not. Second waves usually aren't as big. Second waves in the same like season, based on one season, it's not. I think it only happened like with the skeletons. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the skeleton waves as much, so maybe. And I know what happened with the snakes, Rise of the Snakes, but I mean it doesn't happen that much. It doesn't happen much. So I think it may happen because it seems like they'll focus on this a lot. But yeah, I can't wait to get these, and yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that Airjitzus will stick around for longer than this just one wave? I think they will, because I think they're going to be a big hit, and I know the first spinners were a big hit. So I think LEGO will keep them around. But right now we just got to look forward to them coming first, because they come on in August. So that's quite a ways away still. But we have some time to maybe save some money up for them. They're only $10 each, so they're the same price as spinners. But what do you think? Do you think they'll keep them around for future waves after the summer wave or not?